we got time. Son, I gotta go.
But, officer, you forgot to give me my ticket.
That's okay, lady. You paid the fine.
Oh, thank you, officer.
Hey, you watch yourself on that bicycle. If I catch you speeding one more time...
I have to do this again?
Many times. Hey, I got tickets for the game Sunday. You want to go?
I'd love to, but...
But?
I've got...
masses of work to do.
Masses?
Come on, Sam. Be lazy for a day.
I can't. There's no room in my life for lazy days.
Can't you ever relax? Even for a minute?
No. And can we change the subject?
Forget it. Or we just forget I asked.
Well, yes, that's what the market survey indicated, Mr. Castelli. Of course, it's all open to interpretation, but I'm convinced that approach won't sell bathroom appliances. Can you hold on a minute? That won't do. You'll have to improve, Gary, or start clearing out your desk.
Okay, I'll do them over.
Now, Mr. Castelli, why don't we continue this tomorrow over lunch? Hello?
Hi, it's me.
You guys busy there?
Oh, not right now. Listen. I'm sorry if I was a dope before. I don't mean to upset you. But the last thing I want to do.
Thanks, Gavin. Thanks for the call. Counts.
Good. Have a nice afternoon.
Me too.
Bye.
I think the kid got bit.
Boy, detective shot by arrow. It was just a friend, guys. Just a friend.
Oh, of course. Oh, I know. But there was a certain, oh, how do I say it, a husky tenderness, a manly sincerity in your voice. I'm sorry if I was a dope. Last thing in the world I'd want to do to you, dearest. What did you say the lady's name was?
Let's have your report.
You devil, you.
It works. Reminds me of, hair ribbons, you know?
Bodice tie and a negligee.
Exactly. Now,
Is there a problem?
getting our client excited about it. You know Morgana. What if we show her how it's done?
You mean give her the star treatment?
Right. I've already asked her to come over here this afternoon. You'll cut up ribbons of delicate colors and, dazzle her with graphic magic. What do you say?
Awesome.
Glamour boys, where they are evil. Glamour boys have it all. The glamour boys. little bubble. Yeah, cowboy. The glamour boys wear their evil. The glamour boys make you never laugh, never. You scared the hell out of me.
You deserve it.
Oh, honey, you don't think that I would...
Yes, I do think that you... And in our bed, that's tacky. No class. None at all.
Just happened.
Never, ever again. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah, got it.
Swell. Just remember who buys your fancy suits and your fancy cars.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. Welcome to Ladykillers. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Ladykillers.
Looking forward to a nice evening.
Oh, yes, definitely. Hello there. How are you?
I'll see you.
Michael.
Yeah. Yeah.
No little pickups tonight. No pickups tomorrow. No pickups. Let the ladies find their own.
Gotta play the crowd, honey.
Play 'em, honey bunch. Keep 'em out of bed. Comprende?
Yeah. I get the message. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What I want to know is, who did you come here to see? Who? And what do you want them to do? It's got
Come in, Michael. Make it quick.
Well, how do you like it?
What are you doing in there?
Getting ready to dance the new finale.
Very nice try, Timothy. But no dice. I told you, Michael dances the finale. I made up my mind.
You mean you changed it? Look, you promised, you said...
I said you were my most popular dancer. Were is the operative word. We don't do drugs here. This is a business...
Look, you owe me! Now, I've been around here longer than anybody else.
That's right. So you've had longer to learn the rules. Unfortunately for you, my rules are not made to be broken. I'll mail you what I owe you. You fool, you filthy little fool. Get this scum out of here.
You owe me, Martina. You owe me.
What kind of crowd is it? Anybody seen?
Yeah, dogs to the left and demons to the right.
Who took home the big one in red last night?
I did.
Just one. The others are for the ladies.
I know.
Having fun? Yeah! All right. Let me tell you about our next lady killer. He is the most elegant lady killer of them all. The one, the only, the spectacular Michael! And what is it we want him to do?
right, Lieutenant Flannery. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanks, bye.
Flannery, what do we got?
Flashing at Ladykillers.
It's late. Why don't you let me give it to someone who's coming on?
It's okay, Captain. It's still my shift. I'll handle it.
Dedication.
Kramer, go.
Hey, shift changes in 20 minutes, Lieutenant. I don't get home tonight, and my old lady's going to turn to others for warmth and comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Listen, I've been meaning to talk to you about the new kid on the block. This might be a chance to pull him off paper, huh?
Kavanaugh?
Hey, you don't seem enthusiastic.
No, it's just that... isn't his shift over?
Wait, don't you like him?
Yeah, he's all right. He's... it's just...
I thought he was kind of cute.
Cute I don't need. It's just... You know I like prose.
So, make him one. He's yours.
An order? Kavanaugh.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Let's go. We're working.
What did you do that for?
Are you crazy? It wasn't me. It was Buckle. He hasn't...
Are we doing a single?
You mean, is this for tonight only?
Uh-huh.
No. No, take a right up ahead. Go through St. Andrews Drive. They'll let you out in the Pacific. No, this is a Buckles brainstorm. You and me are this terrific new team.
Holy.
I don't like it any better than you do.
This is gonna be just a little difficult, Sam. But how the hell do we handle it?
Be cool. Real cool. Darling. I knew you were trouble the minute I laid eyes on you.
Male Caucasian, light brown hair, approximately 28 years of age. There's no evidence of rigor mortis or post-mortem lividity. The slash-type wound extends from behind the left ear, crossing the trachea and sternum.
Take a look around. Find out whatever you can.
Hi, guys. The apparent cause of death, therefore, would... Hello, Lieutenant. Now come have a look. It's a fascinating wound. Really fascinating. Look at that. Isn't it marvelous? Looks like he was attacked by a tiger, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Wrong. All wrong. Look at the subcutaneous striations. The cleanest whistles. No, 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 no. No claws made these. They're the marks of a weapon. Extraordinary weapon.
Eisenman, I bet you're a bunch of laughs at an autopsy.
What?
Nothing. So what about this weapon? Can you give me a description?
Oh, yes, but not right now. I want to check on a few things first.
Excuse me, I belong here. I have to get through. Zach, what's going on? What happened? No, Lieutenant, I was not. I was up here when it happened. How well did you know the victim? Michael Foster? Not intimately. But we had a rapport. He was my star, my headliner. Do you know offhand if he had any enemies? Enemies? No, I don't think so.
Lieutenant Flannery! Excuse me, Lieutenant.
I'll be right back.
We found something out back.
As soon as I'm finished, Kavanaugh.
We found this wig, the dress, and the sunglasses here in the sewer.
Who's we?
Excuse me, Lieutenant?
You said we found something out back. Who's we?
Well, I guess I meant me.
Oh, I see. So what made you look in here?
Well, that's the only entrance to the building that wasn't guarded.
How do you know that?
The main entrance. A club employee named Zach Lockhart works that. And he says nobody went through there until the uniformed officers arrived. These 3 are fire doors. If they're opened, they break a circuit that lights up on the chief electrician's board. And he swears there wasn't a flicker. And that is the employee's entrance. Nobody guards that. You need a key to get in.
Garcia, go get some evidence, Dad.
Sure, boss.
Nice work, detective.
Thanks.
His asleep?
Did you win? I thought you were playing bridge.
Oh, well, yes. But, you know, it's a girl. It's not the game that counts. It's a gossip. I don't think I even know who won.
I just heard the craziest thing. There's a club here in town where women go to watch men strip. It's called Ladykillers. You ever hear of it?
No, haven't.
Yeah, I just saw it on the news. And the dancers just got killed there tonight. What kind of woman would go to a place like that?
I guess it takes all kinds.
I just don't understand it. Guess I'm hopelessly old-fashioned.
Hopelessly.
Really strange. I mean, a person who would kill someone right in the middle of a performance. In front of 100 witnesses, no less.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, why this guy. I mean, did you hear those descriptions? No 2 of them even came close.
Do you think Buckles has guessed anything? I mean, about us? And that's why he put us together?
You know, he'd come right out and say it. Or just tear me to pieces.
Hey.
Do you know how beautiful you are?
I know how beautiful you are.
Sometimes when we're in bed together, I look at you, and you are so beautiful. It hurts. It really hurts.
I love you, Flannery. You know that?
Do you?
What do you need to hear from me? I want to live with you. It's time. If you don't stop playing with that wine glass, I am going to strangle you. Drive me crazy.
Do I?
So?
Take it easy. Slow down. Don't rush the good things.
I never rush the good things. Check.
Yeah.
Flannery here.
Yeah, it's great. Beautiful. So all you know for sure is that the wound was made by a weapon with 4 parallel blades, huh? Amazing insight.
And?
He's just confirming what we already know. The wound that killed Foster was made by some strange kind of weapon. Also, the good doctor wants us to know there wasn't really a lion or tiger loose in the room.
So what is the story with this weapon anyway? You've had 3 days on it. What was it?
It doesn't exist unless you want to count razor blades between the knuckles. It's a one-up.
We've already ruled out razor blades. I mean, nobody holds them as steady as these wounds.
Carter, down at the weapons lab.
He's never seen anything like it. He thinks it was made just for this job.
We're checking industrial tools, machine jigs, but so far...
Zip, 0. But I got an appointment with the boss of the Museum of Science and Industry this afternoon.
Don't hold your breath. Also, the blood on the dress we found in the sewer is another thing. Aside from the victims, there was a type AB. We sent a sample to the lab, and we should have a gene fingerprint in a couple days.
With the dress, the wig, all this other stuff.
Cheapest of the cheap. Chain store stuff. Thousands unloaded all over the country. Still we're running down all of the local outlets, right, Taylor?
I've got 30 more to hit. So far, nobody knows nothing. It's gonna take a miracle.
I'll pray. You keep at it.
It's the shrink to the rescue.
Hello, Garcia. I've been all through these reports. What do you want from me?
The name and address of the killer. Phone number would help, too.
Hey, what we need from you is anything you can give us on this killer. These guys are going to be interviewing 230 women who were at that show, plus employees. Is there anything that'll narrow it down for us?
Well, for what it's worth, it's probably a woman.
So, a woman in the audience flips out. Kills Michael Foster with some four-bladed weapon, runs out of the club. In the confusion, takes off a wig, sunglasses, and a dress, shoves him down a sewer, and then runs home in her bra and panties.
It's a floor-length dress that zips up the front. Would have taken her 2 seconds to get out of it. She has another dress underneath. Any other ideas? I don't know.
It could be a man with a rich feminine side. I mean, you know, it's hard to generalize about these things.
Oh, it's also possible that it's just some guy who's got a grudge against Michael Foster.
I don't know, Captain. Killing like that right out in public, that kind of mutilation? Whoever's done this is acting out more than just a simple grudge.
Anything else?
If the killer is as troubled as I think, he could backtrack if he thinks his secret fantasies are threatened. Personalities like this are like polar bears. They sometimes hunt the hunter.
Well, that's just great, Abe. For the time being, Flannery, why don't you just stick with standard out? Trace motives, opportunity.
Yeah, I know what to do. Okay, you guys, back to work.
Okay.
Call me if you get anything. Go, sunshine.
What's eating you? You've been quiet.
I've been thinking.
Oops. Didn't know the genius was at work.
Wait for me.
Sure, men dress as women, sometimes trying to get in.
Could you tell me anything about Michael Foster's sexual habits?
Well, I can tell you that he was living with a woman, Lieutenant. Lila Corbett, she handles my advertising and my PR.
Could he have been bisexual?
Why not? But it's Lila you should ask.
I plan to.
She'll be here tonight. Is this going to take a lot longer? I have some work to do.
No, we're almost through.
Would you believe that all of this has been good for business? We've been booked solid, standing room only.
Sure. Murder's a great spectator sport. You said you were in your office when it happened, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anyone go out the employee's entrance during the show that night?
No. But anyway, the door is always locked. It keeps the ladies from sneaking out without paying. Why?
We found some things outside. I thought maybe the killer used it as an escape. Who has keys?
Everyone who works here.
So no one from the audience could get out, but all of your employees could.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Speaking of employees, you asked me if Michael had any enemies. Didn't you?
You sure know how to get my attention. Kramer, did you run that check on Timothy Walden, that dancer from Ladykillers?
Well, Garcia's supposed to have questioned him. I'll find out.
Okay.
Flannery! You, onto something?
I might be. Morgana canned this guy Walden the night of the killing.
Mm-hmm.
He made a hell of a fuss and hit her, apparently because she hadn't picked him to dance the new finale. Instead, she picked...
Michael Foster.
You got it.
No, it's not a bad angle.
It's not a great one either. I don't think you had time to plan it. Oh, by the way, Kavanaugh and I are going to the club tonight. You know, we're going to check out their pattern of operation, see who has time to do what.
Good. How's the new boy working out?
Kavanaugh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's all right, I guess, you know, for a kid.
Dan?
That's it.
This might interest you. Your Timothy Walden guy? He checked out of the hotel the night of the killing. Garcia hasn't been able to question him because he left no forwarding address. No known whereabouts.
What do you think?
I think you've done a wonderful job. Thank you, Lila.
Well, the boss is pleased.
I'm sorry about Michael. He was more important to you than he was to me.
Lieutenant Flannery. Meet Lila Corbett.
Hello, Lieutenant. You wanted to see me, I believe?
That's right, Miss Corbett. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Call me Miss. I'm just an old-fashioned girl.
I can see that. Why don't you tell me about your relationship with Michael Foster?
Okay. What have you decided? Who's doing Michael's finale?
Morgana, none of us wants to do it.
Why? What are you afraid of?
We're not afraid exactly, but
what?
But out of respect for Michael, can't we do the other finale?
You can have all the respect for Michael you want on your own time. Bobby, you've just been promoted. The finale's yours.
Please, Morgana. I don't feel like it. Really, I don't.
Relax, Morgana. I'll do it. Now run along. I wouldn't want you to see me getting dressed.
The one, the only, the spectacular Gene Supreme.
I was this close. If only I hadn't been so stupid.
Come on, Stan. You just got swamped by all those screaming women.
You don't understand. That's not the point. I should have realized the same thing could happen again. I should have brought backup.
You can't be responsible for everything in the world, Sam. Someday you'll grasp the awful truth that the Earth goes around the sun whether you want it to or not.
Please, don't patronize me.
Will you just relax?
Will you let me go?
No, stop it. It was not your fault.
Of course it was my fault. And just what were you doing with your hero bit?
Huh?
Last time at the club when you flattened me, that macho shtick. That's why I couldn't catch the killer. Look, when I am working, it is not man-woman time. It is Lieutenant Rookie time. Have you got that?
What are you attacking me for? We saved the dancer's life.
And let the killer get away.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you want from me? It's my first...
What I want is I want no mistakes.
Wait, hold! You're beating up on me. I don't like it.
And don't play footsie with me when you're on...
But I was not playing footsie with you, and you know it. I was just protecting my lieutenant, that's all. I'd have done the same for anybody.
Well, then you would have been wrong for anybody. I don't know what's in my head when I'm planning.
Oh. I get it. I didn't honor the genius at her craft. Oh, that's right. You had this terrific plan where you get slashed, and then dripping blood, you catch the killer.
Wait a minute.
Why was I so stupid not to get that?
You listen to me! When I am working, I am a cop, period. I am not your lover. I'm Lieutenant Flannery. You got that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got that all right. Lieutenant Flannery.
Good.
In fact, we may not be lovers at all.
Maybe not.
Lieutenant Flannery. I've got some new information on that dancer, Timothy Walden. The head electrician from Ladykillers was in this morning. He said he saw Walden in the dressing rooms last night.
How sure is he?
You better ask Kavanaugh. He's the one that asked him to come in.
Boy, our little recruit's getting his nose into everything, isn't he? Get Kavanaugh in here.
Right. Kavanaugh.
You wanted me, Lieutenant?
Come in, Kavanaugh. You asked the head electrician to come in this morning. Why was that?
Well, somebody turned out the lights. Thought it might help if you knew how that was done. Or with access to them, where the mains were, that kind of thing.
Of course. Go on.
The mains are on the electric board, backstage. Anyone who worked in the club knew where they were. The crew, dancers, the PR people, etc.
What about the customers?
Yeah, maybe some of them, too.
All right, what's this about Timothy Walden?
The electrician says he saw him in the dressing rooms last night.
Did he say what he was up to?
He said he was packing his clothes.
Did you ask if you saw him leave?
Yes.
And?
He didn't.
Thanks, Kavanaugh. Sue?
Hi. You frightened me. Sneaking up on me like that.
What the hell are you looking for?
Nothing.
Nothing. Sure doesn't look like you're looking for nothing.
It's unimportant. No, really, forget it.
Morgana, it's Lieutenant Flannery. Listen, this is important.
What's the matter, Lieutenant? You closing me down?
No, quite the opposite. I want you to stay open. I have an idea that might nail the killer. It's a plan that no one should know about, though, except you and me. Are you interested?
Yes, of course.
I want to emphasize that this is a volunteer assignment. It's also a high-risk one. The officer chosen will have little cover and maximum exposure. If anyone wants to leave, now's the time to do it.
You're gonna be a hero and love it.
Thanks, Taylor, for volunteering. Anyone else? All right. Then I want everyone to dance.
What? I thought it was an undercover job.
Come on, guys. Start moving.
All right, let's do it. Come on.
Good. Now I want everyone to strip. Come on. Let's get a little skin here. Come on,
Come on. All right.
Well, I think they all have really promising futures in their chosen careers.
Sorry. Garcia, you're a regular Nuria. Oh, they're bringing in the stuff. Let's see you strip.
Do you really think so?
Oh, he's it. My clientele will devour him.
All right, Kavanaugh, you're it. You know that this is a volunteer assignment. I mean, it could be dangerous.
Well, that'll be all right, Lieutenant. I understand.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Just doing my job, Lieutenant. Oh, yes, sir. Well, thanks, but it would get all over my costume. First you put it on, then you wipe it off. Thanks. So, where is it you come from? I won a contest. My mommy said I'd be a star.
We have some new dances, guys. In 5 minutes, I'm letting 250 women in. Every single one of them is here to have a good time. And it's your job to make sure that they do. So flirt with them, play with them, make them happy, but that's it. I run a class place here. Aren't you lucky? Any one of you. Pull stunts, turn tricks, I'll have you thrown out so fast your butt won't catch up with you for a week. And selling goods, clean sexual fantasy.
So keep alive. Keep your eye on the crowd. You see anything funny at all, I want you to move in fast. Don't forget this is one of your fellow officers up there. And I don't want anything to happen to him. Got it?
Right. Got it. She doesn't want anything to happen to him.
That's right. She doesn't want anything to happen to him.
Unbelievable. Not an empty seat for a week.
And you thought it was going to ruin you.
That shows what I know. The point is, you've got to come up with a plan to keep this momentum going. Come in.
Excuse me. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I did. Now, you know what to do with these. Good luck. What was that? New dance? Like him?
Like him. I want him.
Are these guys hot or what? Well, now for all you sexy, sexy ladies, we have a big surprise. And when I say big, I mean big. Direct from London, Massachusetts, the one, the only, Casanova Kavanaugh.
coming through. Watch out, Steve. Watch out. Coming through. Look, quickly.
Let me go! Oh, let me go! I'm hurt! I apologize. I got carried away. I'll never get up on the stage again. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please let me go home. I'll never come back. I'm so embarrassed. Let me go home. Please let me go home.
Coming to Ladykillers. You come again real soon. Good night, you sexy, sexy ladies.
My rose is broken. Think you can bring it back alive?
Oh, sorry, but if I take that off stage, they'll bust me for soliciting.
I make some mean nightcaps.
Oh, listen, touch the dancers.
Isn't he gorgeous? Just what an old-fashioned girl like me needs.
Gee, I don't remember the part of the assignment that says that you get to drool over the suspect.
What's the matter with you? I wasn't drooling. What am I supposed to do? Tell a suspect to get lost?
Well, I just don't think you're doing your job properly when, you know, when you're making an idiot out of yourself.
You're jealous.
Oh.
You're jealous. You are jealous.
You want to say it again? You want to say it 5 or 6 more times? Go ahead. But don't you touch that woman. I mean, you can be a kid. Just don't act like one.
Both nights there was an attack. She was there. For the first one, she had a motive. She's living with the guy and he's catting around down there. Who knows what they had going. The second one, Gene, what's his name? For all we know, they had something going, too. I mean, the lady is not exactly choosy.
I wouldn't say so, no.
Well, she and Timothy Walden are the best leads we've got, so let's work them. From your report, Kavanaugh, I understand that Lila Corbett is interested in you. Is that a fair reading of what happened last night at Ladykillers?
Yes, sir.
So, I suggest you don't disappoint a lady. I want you to get close to her, you read me? You should find out everything she knows. Stuff she's not telling the police. Well, she knows the layout of the club. She knows the players. Your job is going to be to find out everything you can. We'll have a backup team covering you all the way. You think you want to give it a try?
I think I can handle it.
Stout heart.
Okay, the transmitter has a range of about 500 feet. Keep this within 12 feet of you at all times.
You'll have immediate backup if you need it. And Kavanaugh, keep your wits about you.
They're going inside.
Easy. Playing hard to get, huh?
Well, I'm a little thirsty.
What do you want?
What do you got?
Everything.
chair, Daddy. You do the honors. Special occasion. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Is that your standard toast?
Well, I'm in favor of pleasure. I'm a different guy.
Oh, you do you? Didn't you go with that dancer who got killed?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's go upstairs.
I know it must be painful for you, but I don't want to end up in the morgue. Maybe you can give me some tips on self-preservation.
Baby, I'd love to give you some tips. Takes two to tango, you know. Here, let me help you. What's that? What's happening?
Captain was right, Lieutenant. It is a dangerous assignment. She's killing him.
I wish she'd kill me like that.
Hey, can he put in for overtime?
You guys get your kicks. I think Kavanaugh's safe now. Kramer, give me a report on this in the morning, okay?
You mean you want me to write this down?
Maybe we could draw it.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Put on a good act, right?
Yeah, well, especially the business where she chokes up and can't say his name.
I think...
Where the hell are you going? What I said, baby, home. Let's just say I changed my mind.
Miserable bastard! Dirty, rotten teeth!
Are you considering a career in graphics, Lieutenant? Flannery.
Excuse me?
Listen, are you going to give me a hint, or do I just start guessing?
Bingo!
I was going to guess Parcheesi. What in the hell's going on?
Perfect match.
So?
So, whatever did this, did this.
I'd say you and Ms. Corbett ought to have a little chat.
Actually, it's Miss Corbett.
Gentlemen. Oh, Lieutenant Flannery. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions about the poster you did for Ladykillers.
Well, I think we better talk to the designer on the account. Sue Hiller, she's right over there. Hello? Oh, Lieutenant Flannery.
Talk to Sue Hiller. Play it any way you want. Get everything.
You can take it over there.
Lieutenant Flannery speaking.
Hello, Lieutenant. The woman has called twice. Won't leave her name, won't talk to anyone but you. She sounds pretty desperate. What shall I do if she calls again? I'm afraid of losing her.
Could you get anything from her?
You're pretty handy with those tools, aren't you?
It's part of my job. Why?
It's a very interesting knife you're making there. Looks very sharp.
Are you just curious, or is there something you want?
Halo, listen, if she calls again, just get me on the line wherever I am.
What kind of weapon is that you're making so industriously? And what do you plan to do with it when you're through?
It's not a weapon, okay? It's an art tool.
You could have fooled me.
I use it in my work.
It's very sharp.
Yeah. I'll show you how it works. See?
How does it do on human flesh?
What are you talking about? You know, you're asking me all these questions. You've got the wrong person, okay? Don't tell me to calm down. Why are you asking me to calm down? You're hurting me!
What are you doing? How dare you pull a routine like this in here?
You've had it, Corbett. You have access to the murder weapon. You hang out at Ladykillers, and you had a motive to go after the victim. You're both under arrest.
What?
Read them their rights.
You have the right to remain silent.
Big.
Give up your right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
You set me up. Triton's dead. You've got two choices. You can walk out of here nice and quiet, or you can be handcuffed and dragged through your office.
You understand each other's rights and explain.
Kramer, go talk to Sue Heller. She is driving me crazy. She hasn't stopped crying.
You're quite the little general, aren't you? Is that how you get your kick?
You are going to answer my questions, or I'm going to lock you up with the rest of the force. You got it?
That's cute. Bet all the fellows are real sweet on you.
Now, you lied about a fight that you had with Michael outside the club. It seems you threatened him because he was cheating on you. True or false?
Well, the facts are so...
True or false?
True.
Good. It's one honest answer. Care to try for two? You said you weren't at the club when Michael was killed. True or false?
True.
Where were you?
I was driving home. I got a ticket, all right? What happened with Michael bugged me, you must know. So I went back to the club for a little company.
Oh, and that's when you claim Zach saw you. I mean, after the killing.
Yes.
Well, this ticket, did you happen to have it with you?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't you tell me where it is, and I can send an officer to go pick it up.
As a matter of fact, it was, well, it wasn't an actual written ticket, actually. It was...
So you lied again. Garcia!
No, I didn't mean...
You got a traffic ticket or a warning or something that Miss Corbett claims to have received last week at the time of the killing. It was where?
Mulholland.
Mulholland. That was close, Miss Corbett. Very close. Were you stopped by an officer, yes or no?
Yes.
Did he give you a ticket or a warning?
A warning.
Was it verbal or written?
Can I explain?
No. Describe the officer. What did he look like?
It was dark. I didn't notice, and...
I talked to him gently and sort of, get it?
I get it.
A transfer. What are you talking about anyway, Captain? Why?
Well, sir, I'd rather not say.
What the hell is this with you? A point of honor?
If you like.
I don't like. I don't like it at all. Excuse me, Flannery. Would you step in here? Please?
Kramer.
Close the door. This officer is in your charge?
Yes.
Why is he asking for a transfer?
I didn't know he was, sir.
What is going on between you two? Kevin, you are on a job, and you are staying on it, period. And the same goes for you, Lieutenant. You got it? Dismissed. Take it out of here.
Lieutenant, I didn't stay with Lila last night.
Great.
And I didn't sleep with her either.
Terrific. Now go back to work at the club. Stay on this. Be a pro.
The club is closed on Monday.
Go rehearse your routine. You need this. Kavanaugh. Did you mean that about Lila?
Roughly 100%.
True?
Yes, it's true.
Lieutenant? We checked with the officer on duty on Mulholland. He did stop Lila Corbett at about 10 o'clock. That's the time Michael Foster was killed.
Then who?
Line 2.
Oh. Lieutenant Flannery, you don't know me, but I've been calling you. I have to talk to you. I know. I've been waiting for your call. But I can't speak on the phone. Well, can you tell me anything what this is even about? Ladykillers. The murder. Look, why don't you come in so we can talk? No. I won't come to the police station. Well, why don't I meet you somewhere? You can pick a place. All right, the Regency Plaza Hotel. The parking garage. All right, when? As soon as you can, now, before I lose my courage. And come alone. All right, bye.
saw your picture in the newspaper. I chose you because I thought, I don't know, there was something. You have to understand that I won't testify to anything I'm going to tell you. I almost didn't come. Nobody can know where this information came from.
I can't legally make these promises. You must know that.
I'm not talking legally. I'm talking about you as a person making a promise to me. If something desperate happens and you have to break your promise, then I'm destroyed. And my marriage is over.
All right. If you're willing to trust me, I'm prepared to trust you.
I was at Ladykillers the night the dancer was killed. I recognized somebody I haven't seen in years, many years. She was dressed strangely. She had on a wig and a kind of a big muumuu. Do you remember those?
Was the wig a cheap blonde thing all crazy?
Yes. Everyone was standing up and shouting and waving money around. It was the finale. I only got a glimpse of Annie, but I think she's the one that did it. That attacked him.
What is her full name?
When I knew her, it was Annie Pulaski.
Who is she? What did she do when you knew her?
She was a street girl. A prostitute. Like I was. She was pretty for a street girl. But something terrible happened to her, and I never saw her after that.
What happened?
She got a bad job. Well, I mean a bad one. Everybody knew about it. This guy disfigured her. She scared the hell out of us. A prostitute's nightmare. He took her somewhere. He tied her up for days.
Is there anything else that you can tell me?
This guy was a grotesque. Not just what he did to her, but him. All the time that he had her, that he did his things to her. He was dressed in evening clothes. White tie and tails.
White tie and tails? Oh, thank you, lady. Thank you so much. Would you please call me tomorrow, please? Would you keep in touch? Make sure. You are a very brave lady for doing this. I know how much you're risking. Thank you. This is Motor 21. Motor 21 to base.
Base to Motor 21.
Lieutenant Flannery speaking. Get this to Buckles fast. I'm on my way to Ladykillers and I need backup.
10-4, Motor 21.
Another month, you are on my mind, taking up my time throughout the day. I try control the images I see, always in between, it's in my dreams. Yeah, give me a favor, love I can't explain, fire uncontained, what is the drug? I try to fight it, but I never win, seems like I'm giving to your embrace. You try so hard not to see, oh, all the things you disappeared into your embrace. But oh, you try so hard not to see. Oh, all the things you do to me, and girl, oh, all my love can't be concealed. Girl, you know the deal. Baby, stay with me tonight. 'Cause you give me special joy. Oh, make me feel just like a schoolboy girl. Oh, give me feelings of delight. Please turn up the light. Baby, stay with me tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. By my side.
Whoa.
Whatever happened to the good old days? When a boy saved a girl.
You're too young to know about the good old days.